Welcome everybody to the unique creator contest results. After many weeks of waiting, we are proud to present the results to this great contest. We had a total of 76 great entries, each with so much to offer, and our panel of judges spent a great deal of time scoring each level. For those of you who don't know, the rules for this contest were simple. Every entry had to use a Newground song and an in-game name that no other level had ever used. It was tough for the participants to search Newground for completely unused songs, but I think it was very much worth it because the levels we got were truly pretty unique. Each and every one of the participants did an amazing job, and it really was awesome seeing so many people participate and make levels. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it very much. Hosting the contest was so much fun, and I'll definitely do it again in the future. So without further ado, let's get into things. Before we get into the top 10, allow me to explain how the levels were judged. Each level was scored on 4 different categories: song representation, which was worth 15 points, decoration and gameplay, which were both worth 10 points each, and finally uniqueness, which was worth 5 points, the lightest of the scores. That ends up totaling to 40 points a level could earn. Each judge scored every level in these 4 categories, and the results of those scores were averaged out to reveal our winners. With that explained, let's get into the honorable mentions. Placing at number 10 is LYRE by Yapnub, an extremely unique level with amazing song representation that scored a bit lower in the gameplay department. Placing at number 9 is BEBAS NEUE by NMTH, a very smooth modern level with incredibly fluid movements and great art. Placing at number 8 is POLARIZING by KDIRB, a trippy and non-conforming level with very, very interesting climatic representation. Placing at number 7 is 2 levels actually. That's right, number 7 and 6 is a tie between Places I've Been by Polarizing and EEPYHEAD by NOTNOTCERUFIFFY. Places I've Been is a liminal space themed level, and I would argue one of the best in the game. Plus, Polarizing made the song for the level themselves, which is super cool to see. Amazing atmosphere all around. EEPYHEAD is a brazenly unique level, adhering itself to absolutely no standards, with crazy unconventional gameplay and interesting visuals. Very cool stuff from both creators. And that concludes the first 5. Enormous congratulations to the creators who have placed thus far. Now, on to the winners. Placing at number 5, we have Stretched Canvas by VEXILO. Stretched Canvas is an auto level by VEXILO that creates an insanely uncomfortable atmosphere, taking you on a trip through the creator's mind. The structures, representing ideas, slowly crumble throughout the level as to represent the external pressure a creator feels when building. The level symbolizes the struggle of creating itself, and that, alongside great song representation and a very unique atmosphere, landed it at the number 5 spot. Congratulations to VEXILO! As if things couldn't get even stranger, we have yet another tie. Placing for both 4th and 3rd place are minus 15,327 degrees by RANDOMIGD and Don't Evade Taxes by ADAMVP. Minus 15,327 degrees is a level that takes you through a colder than possible journey, through what looks like a factory to frozen landscapes of darkness and into a dream of hope only to be frozen over in the end. This level had hands down some of the most phenomenal song representation I personally have seen in the game. It was the 2nd highest scoring in the category over the whole contest, with an average score of 14.5 out of 5. Each part flawlessly matches the song with atmospheric details and pulses, and it truly feels like the song was made for a land where even time itself is frozen from the cold. The eerie, desolate climate presented is truly unlike any other level I've seen in the game. Some gameplay choices the judges were not fans of, but nonetheless, this level handles its atmosphere incredibly well. Additionally, this was one of only 2 levels to get a perfect 5 out of 5 in uniqueness from each judge. Amazing job to RANDOMIGD, and congratulations for tying 3rd. As for the other level, Don't Evade Taxes is a wonderfully quirky trip through the world of ADAMVP. The level is completely all over the place, going from a chill, flashy intro to an absolutely nuts transition to perhaps the most creative duel I have ever seen into a presidential boss battle. Don't Evade Taxes truly embraces its all over the place nature, and I can appreciate it for that. For example, in the asymmetrical duel, which takes a few practice runs to get used to, but it isn't bad in the slightest, each object is a unique asset in a custom sketched out style that makes it feel like you're playing through a sketchbook filled with ideas. From a salt shaker and a shoe, to a box of spikes and an old school TV literally playing Geometry Dash, this part is incredibly unique and it feels very alive. After this, you have a simple but vibey rainbow segment where 3 presidential busts come out to attack you with some actually really creative patterns to avoid them as well. The rainbow aesthetic is done perfectly here in my opinion, and all of it matches the funky track made by VEXILO. Just about every noise in the song is represented in some way in the level, which I can really appreciate. ADAMVP managed to make an extremely memorable level for all of the judges and secured the number 3 tie. Huge congratulations to Adam. Now for the number 2 spot, we have Songe by VONSSE. Songe is a smooth yet abrasive and disorientating effect level using primarily flashing color loops to create a bright and energetic atmosphere. Along with insane transitions, VONSSE creates a perfect representation of the chaotic song by Delirium. The level begins in a slow, glowy cube section until built-up energy erupts into a flashy and smooth experience for the drop. After the main segment with large rotating obstacles and fast gameplay, the level transitions into what might be the most interesting segment of the level, the robot. The robot has a gameplay gimmick with appearing structures and very impressive glitch effects, as well as structures that flash between decoration from every previous part of the level. In all, it's a very simple level in concept, but the execution from VONSSE brings it to another level, with just the right amount of flashiness and grainy static feeling to it all. VONSSE managed to create an incredibly smooth and memorable level. Amazing work to VONSSE, and congratulations for placing second. And finally, without further ado, the winner of the Unique Creator Contest is Whole New Level by Ninkaz. Whole New Level by Ninkaz is a bright and energetic level filled with great color combinations, creative and freeform structuring, and addictive gameplay. Right out of the gate, the style on this level is very reminiscent of a JF level, but not in a bad way at all. This did make the level score less high in the uniqueness category than others, but the judges didn't see it as a big issue nonetheless. The song, Next Level, is made by JF himself and was released in tandem with the level by Ninkaz, which gives more precedent to the choice of stylization in my opinion. Whole New Level has an insane amount of polish in every aspect. Some might disagree with the use of text in levels, but when it's used as creatively as in Whole New Level, I personally believe it elevates the song representation above what could ever be done without it. This level of creativity is something I personally wish I could see more from in levels today. Beyond this, the effects are all simple but wonderfully effective, all of the colors mix spectacularly, and I found the gameplay smooth and the repetitive parts worked great with the repetitive moments in the song. There are very few levels in the game where I would change nothing about them, but this is one of them. Phenomenal work to Nincast, and a huge congratulations and a round of applause to them for winning the Unique Creator Contest. And that concludes the results for my Unique Creator Contest. It was a pleasure hosting this, and thank you all once again for participating. I'd like to give an extra special thanks to our judges, JustWaff, Alicia, and Connaught, who managed to stay strong throughout 76 levels they had to judge. My appreciation for that is boundless. With that being said, give a final big round of applause to our winners, and have a good night.